Okay, guys, here we are at the Seth Warner shelter. This is where I spent my first night on the long trail. So I did about 6.5 miles yesterday on my first day. Hiked to this shelter here. I got here maybe about 4:30. Kind of set up camp. I met two people, two through hikers on the way to this shelter on my first day. One of them was a southbounder on the LT, and he was finishing up his last day, 17 days, which is crazy fast. But yeah, then I met a girl. She caught up with me. She had started maybe a half hour after I did on the trail, and so we set up camp here and cooked up some meals. A couple more people showed up. Two other through hikers. One guy was today is finishing his southbound long trail hike, his 18th day, which is just really fast. And another girl, she's got about 150 miles to go to complete what she wants to get done on the Appalachian Trail. She kind of divided it up into some different sections. So yeah, it was. I'll tell you, it was definitely a little bit hard to get good sleep the first night. Sleeping on a mat, on a wood floor and everything. But I think I'll slowly start getting used to it. So yeah. Anyway, first day, the first night are done, and I'm off in a couple minutes to continue north. I got about maybe 269 miles to go to reach Canada. So, there we go. I'm about an hour in, guys, on my second day. I think I've done maybe about 2 miles. Kind of a nice view right here. I'll tell you, when you're hiking and you're going up and down hills, I'm sweating a lot. And then when you get out here and the wind hits you, it gets cold. So this is about the muddiest spot on the trail I've come across so far in my first day and a half. They give Vermont the nickname Vermud because of so many muddy sections, well, on trails and everywhere in Vermont. So I'm sure in the spring this is 10 times worse. Okay, here's my water source. This is definitely what you want. This is really nice because this is flowing water, but I'll still purify it, but I'm going to fill up right here. Alright guys, I'm taking a lunch break. So this is my actually my first lunch break on trail. And I'm going with Spam and pink salmon, chicken of the sea, and mustard tortilla. So that's my lunch. Got my water, and then maybe I'll eat something else. It's a pretty cool shot right here. I think this might be a beaver dam. There's this tree right here has been gnawed on, it looks like, so pretty cool. All right, how cool is this? This is a beaver dam. Where I'm standing right now, I'm actually, I don't know, maybe 2 feet higher or lower than the the water in this pond. This is a real nice beaver dam here. And then they built this walkway to go along it. Okay, I made it to the Cogden shelter. I think it's about 2:30. I left at 9:30, so 5 hours to do about 7 miles today. So just to give you an idea of what the shelter last night didn't have these bunk beds, but this one does. Just in case you guys are wondering what the privy or outhouse looks like, this is it. This is a lot nicer than the one last night at the shelter. They got some wood shavings. After you go, you just throw the wood shavings in the toilet. So, all right. Okay, so like I said, it took me about, what did I say it was? About 5 hours to do 7 miles. Now I'm not going to stay here. It's only 2:30, but that next shelter is just under 6 miles, and I think I do have a real pretty good climb, or either a descent or a climb. So it's going to be kind of slow. So I think I'm going to go for it. I guess if I don't make it, I'll just set up my tent somewhere. All right, guys, we're at the top of Harmon Hill. Looking down on what I believe is Bennington, Vermont. And I just kind of realized that, you know, the only real overnight hike trip I did up in Vermont, as far as, you know, hiking into a shelter, was actually where I'm at now. 3 friends and I, 20 years ago, we hiked up Harmon Hill to the shelter that I was just at, and I didn't recognize the shelter when I was there, so I didn't think that was the one, but it was. So I'm back here 20 years later. Alright, still making my way down Harmon Hill. Just took a break here to have a Snickers bar and some water. As you can see, it's this is a steep descent, but I'm almost down to the road. You could probably hear the cars. Probably another 20 minutes and I'll be to Route 9. Alright guys, just crossed Route 9. I filled up in this river here. Filled up like 2 liters of water, or filtered 2 liters of water. So I'm about to head up this hill. I forget what it's called. I think I got about a mile and a half, or 1.6 miles to get up to the next shelter. It's about 6 o'clock, so I'm gonna get out my headlamp. It's probably gonna start getting dark before I get there. So I'm off. Cool. I heard about this rock, or I saw it on someone's video. Someone just sawed it right in half. Pretty cool. Alright guys, I'm almost at the shelter. I made it up most of the hill. I took a break, and what was her name? JJ Pickles passed me. She was moving. She just stopped in Bennington for some beers,
for some IPAs, and she just blew right by me. So I'm almost there. It'll be a 13-mile day, and I am at my limit. I'm starving and need to eat, and I'm thirsty, but I'm almost there. I'm gonna get there and chow down and hydrate and go to bed.